Welcome back to Just the Facts, the weekly vidcast from factcheck.org. I'm Emmy Kalawale, and we have 4 stories for you again this week. From a misleading claim about a DHL deal, to an overstatement about flat tires, to distorted quotes, and a forum at a church called Saddleback. We start with this August 16th Saddleback Church Forum and a quote from Obama.
Abortions, because the fact is that although we've had a president who's opposed to abortion over the last 8 years, abortions have not gone down.
This is a 3-year-old falsehood that's still wrong, no matter how many times Democrats say it. The fact is, abortions are on the decline. According to the Guttmacher Institute, home of the best figures available, abortions have come down from 1.31 million in 2000 to 1.21 million in 2005. Now we take a look at this new mislead from John McCain.
Slow. Let's give every family in America a $7,000 tax credit for every child they have.
While that might be nice, it's not what McCain actually proposes to do. McCain proposes to gradually increase the $3,500 tax exemption until it reaches a maximum of $7,000. The child tax credit, currently worth $1,000, would actually decrease the amount of actual taxes owed, whereas an exemption would only decrease the amount of income subject to taxes, which is more beneficial for higher income earners because they end up in higher tax brackets. This Obama campaign ad distorts the record when it comes to McCain's involvement with Ohio jobs and a DHL merger.
In Washington, John McCain helped pave the way for foreign-owned DHL to take over an American shipping company. McCain's campaign manager was lead lobbyist for the deal. Now, thousands of Ohio jobs at risk.
It's true McCain's campaign manager lobbied on behalf of DHL back in 2003, but the ad's claim that McCain paved the way for the deal is misleading. He objected to sticking an anti-DHL amendment into a spending bill, not to help grease the deal, but because he said the amendment didn't belong there. On top of that, American-owned Airborne Express had been losing jobs, so its merger with German-owned DHL looked good at the time. The Wilmington Teamsters Union applauded the deal, which eventually resulted in 1,000 new Wilmington jobs. Civic leaders agreed that the merger provided an economic boon. Only now are locals complaining because DHL says economic conditions are forcing it to move AirHub operations 150 miles away to Louisville, Kentucky. So Obama is trying to blame McCain for the business decisions of an independent company 5 years after a merger McCain had little to do with. But that doesn't fly. We've received a number of questions about this next claim from Obama.
Making sure your tires are properly inflated. Simple thing. But we could save all the oil that they're talking about getting off drilling if everybody was just inflating their tires and getting regular tune-ups. You could actually save just as much.
We find Obama's assertion to be overinflated. According to official government estimates, expanded offshore drilling could produce 3 times as much oil over the long haul than proper tire inflation, and maybe more. According to an estimate that the industry prefers, it could produce 10 times more. But while we found Obama's statement to be wrong, so was this one from John McCain.
My opponent doesn't want to drill. He doesn't want nuclear power. He wants you to inflate your tires.
Obama's plan involves a lot more than getting everyone tire gauges. And proper tire inflation could save over 1 billion gallons of gasoline a year right now, before offshore oil drilling could produce even a drop. This next ad from the Obama campaign features a number of butchered quotes from John McCain, like this one.
The economy's in a rut.
We have had a pretty good, prosperous time with low unemployment.
The way the economy is, it is the bleakest.
But that's not all McCain said, and to take that one snippet out of context is to mislead viewers. McCain went on to say,
but let's have some straight talk. Things are tough right now. Americans are uncertain about this housing crisis. Americans are uncertain about the economy as we see the stock market bounce up and down. But I think what we're trying to do to fix this economy is important. We've got to address the housing subprime housing problem.
And the other quotes in the ad do the exact same thing. So if you see this ad flash across your screen, feel free to turn down the volume, go grab a cup of coffee, read a book, or surf the internet and navigate to our website at www.factcheck.org. Thanks for watching. I'm Emmy Kalawale, and see you next week.